Greater Cambridge Partnership is proposing to spend about £200 million on the construction of a guided busway leading from Cambourne to Grange Road in Cambridge. Despite other possible routes that could have been chosen, they've chosen to run the busway through Greenbelt land and through the quiet village of Coton. What do the locals think about this?
Well, I'm opposed to this off-road busway because I believe it's an appalling waste of money.
It doesn't get people where they want to go.
There are better alternatives.
It is environmentally destructive.
And in more detail?
So the GCP proposes to spend around £200 million of taxpayers' money on the off-road busway, which would go from Cambourne to the edge of Cambridge. It represents a benefit to cost ratio of 0.2, and this compares to the government's own guidelines that a minimum figure of 2.0. In other words, the expected benefit is only 1/10 of that required to justify the expenditure by the government.
A lot of people in Cambourne and the surrounding expanding villages work either in the science park or in the new biomedical campus around Addenbrooke's. So it would make sense for these to be the destinations of some sort of mass transit system. However, this proposed busway takes people from Cambourne into Grange Road at the west of Cambridge. From there, the journey to either the science park or to Addenbrooke's would have to be through the crowded streets in the middle of Cambridge. It just doesn't make any sense to have a busway going to Grange Road.
There are alternatives which are much better value, much more popular. One would be bus priority down Madingley Hill from Madingley March roundabout to the M11. That would bypass the congestion that currently exists and get people where they want to go in journey times with reliability as good as an off-road busway. A second option will be to approach Cambridge from the north, coming along the A428 via Coton. And a third option would be to support the Oxford-Cambridge Railway routing via Cambourne, which would deliver a journey time of something like 15 minutes from Cambourne into the Cambridge Biomedical Campus.
It's passing through land owned by the Cambridge past, present and future, which they've been trying to protect. It passes through a 100-year-old orchard, and a few new trees isn't going to mitigate the environmental impact of a 15-metre wide track of tarmac. The GCP have misrepresented reports from Natural England and Historic England. There are other ways, there is other routes that could be used.
And what do the children think of all this?
Right, GCP, this is what we think. You're wasting lots of money. You are ruining our beautiful countryside. You are taking people to the wrong place. You are ignoring the better alternatives, and you are not speeding up. You're not really speeding up the journeys.